We live in a world where we are constantly told what to do, what to like, and how to behave by others. Social media, ads, and society's rules all push us to think, act, and value ourselves in certain ways. It's like a never-ending bombardment of outside pressures telling us who to be. This constant need to meet others' expectations can make us feel lost, and like our self-worth depends completely on other people's opinions and judgments. However, there's another way. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism teaches us to ignore what others think of us. By not worrying about people's criticisms or judgments, we can find inner peace, believe in ourselves, and live life on our own terms, based on our own values and beliefs. This path of ignoring others may seem strange in today's world that constantly wants our attention and approval. Following are the timeless Stoic wisdom about the reasons why you should start ignoring people. 1. To increase your confidence. When we rely too heavily on the opinions and validation of others, our confidence becomes shaky and dependent on external factors. However, by learning to ignore the judgments of those around us, we can cultivate a deep, unwavering sense of self-confidence that comes from within. Without the need for constant approval, we can move through the world with a quiet self-assurance, secure in our own worth and abilities. This confidence can be incredibly attractive and magnetic, drawing people and opportunities towards us effortlessly. Additionally, true confidence is not arrogance or conceit, but a humble recognition of our own strengths and capabilities. When we don't seek external validation, we can objectively assess and appreciate our talents and accomplishments without the need for others to affirm them. This allows us to take on new challenges with courage and resilience, secure in the knowledge that our self-worth is not contingent on the outcome. 2. Eliminate toxic negativity. As the Stoic Seneca wrote, the greatest blessing granted to humans is that their bad behavior is not as obstinate as it threatens to be. Many people in our lives are mired in negativity, endlessly complaining, gossiping, criticizing, and venting their dark viewpoints outward. By reflexively attending to and validating these pessimistic diatribes, we tacitly encourage the behavior while poisoning our own mental state. A negative mindset is like a contagious disease that can infect us if we aren't disciplined. Strategically ignoring the toxic negativity of others starves it of oxygen and sunlight. Those committed to growth will get the point and adjust. Those addicted to misery will either change or exit your life of their own volition. As Marcus Aurelius sagely noted, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Refusing to engage or reward negativity helps foster the positive internal changes we seek. 3. Protect your energy. Our energy is limited, yet most people waste it on anything that demands their attention. The Stoics knew better. Seneca warned, "Life is very short and stressful for those who get lost in too many thoughts." By ignoring things, people, and distractions that don't serve our main goals, we reclaim our most precious resource, our energy. Notice the things and people that mentally drain you or make you feel anxious or negative. Then practice tuning them out. Don't respond. Don't indulge. Don't let them take over your mind. Carefully choose what to pay attention to. As Musonius Rufus advised, very few situations in life require our efforts. Conserve your energy like a heat-seeking missile, using it only for targets that truly deserve your power. 4. Avoid negativity dumping. There are some people who constantly vent their anxieties, complaints, and negative thoughts onto you. It's like they're using you as an emotional dumpster to unburden themselves at your expense. While venting can be healthy sometimes, these individuals make it a habit to dump their whole anguish on you endlessly, weighing you down with their negativity. The wise Stoic approach is to gently but firmly ignore and cut off these vent dumps as much as possible. Don't allow people to plant their negative thought viruses into your mind by imposing their problems on you incessantly. Otherwise, you'll absorb that negativity, and it can quickly become toxic. Politely limit these draining monologues and disengage from criticism hurricanes. 5. Detach from unimportant dramas. Many people constantly get involved in dramatic situations and fights, craving emotional chaos and excitement. By paying too much attention to their reality TV-style conflicts and petty grievances, we enable their dysfunction while letting it unnecessarily affect our own lives and minds. As Marcus Aurelius observed, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." When you sense someone trying to pull you into their dramatic situation, stay detached like a Stoic. Don't escalate, don't inflame, don't justify, don't react at all if possible. Don't give their episode any significance or emotional energy from you. Let the storms of triviality calmly pass over you, focusing on your own inner peace and purpose. As Epictetus taught, what upsets people is not things themselves, but their judgments about these things. Ignore the dramas that don't truly matter. 6. To deepen your self-knowledge. Constantly seeking the approval of others can blind us to our true selves as we adapt and warp our behavior to fit the expectations of those around us. However, by ignoring the pressure to conform, we create the space to explore our authentic thoughts, feelings, and desires. We can step back from the noise of external opinions and turn our gaze inward, engaging in deep self-reflection and self-discovery. This journey of self-knowledge can be profoundly rewarding, helping us to uncover our core values, passions, and life purpose. As we deepen our self-knowledge, we also develop a greater sense of self-acceptance and self-love. We learn to embrace our unique quirks and idiosyncrasies, recognizing that our worth is not defined by societal norms or the expectations of others. This self-acceptance allows us to move through the world with a sense of ease and authenticity, unburdened by the need to conform or seek validation. 7. To foster emotional maturity. The constant pursuit of external validation can keep us trapped in an emotional adolescence, seeking approval and affirmation from others, like a child craving parental praise. However, by ignoring the need for this validation, we are forced to develop a deeper emotional maturity and self-reliance. We learn to regulate our own emotions, find validation and contentment from within, and take responsibility for our own happiness and fulfillment. As we cultivate this emotional maturity, we also become better equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges and setbacks. Rather than crumbling under the weight of criticism or disappointment, we can maintain a steady, grounded perspective, recognizing that our worth is not defined by external circumstances. This emotional resilience allows us to weather life's storms with grace and equanimity. 8. To live more authentically. In a world that often encourages conformity and the pursuit of societal approval, it can be all too easy to lose touch with our authentic selves. We may find ourselves adopting personas, beliefs, or lifestyles that align with the expectations of others, rather than our own true desires and values. However, by ignoring the pressure to seek external validation, we create the space to explore and embrace our authentic selves. When we no longer feel the need to contort ourselves to fit the mold of others' expectations, we can truly listen to the callings of our own hearts and minds. We can pursue passions and interests that may be unconventional or misunderstood by those around us, secure in the knowledge that our worth is not contingent on their approval. This commitment to authenticity can lead to a life that is deeply fulfilling and aligned with our true purpose and values. 9. To inspire others. Ironically, by learning to ignore the opinions and judgments of others, we may actually inspire and influence them in profound ways. When we move through the world with a quiet confidence, self-assurance, and authenticity that comes from within, we naturally draw others towards us. Our unwavering commitment to our own values and beliefs can serve as a beacon of inspiration, encouraging those around us to likewise embrace their true selves and break free from the chains of external validation. Furthermore, by modeling the traits of emotional resilience, self-acceptance, and inner peace, we demonstrate to others that there is a path beyond the constant pursuit of approval and affirmation. Our very presence can serve as a reminder that true fulfillment and contentment can only be found within, and that the judgments of others hold far less power than we often believe. 10. To regain your sense of self-worth. When we base our self-worth on the opinions of others, we're essentially giving them control over how we feel about ourselves. If someone praises us, we feel great. If someone criticizes us, we feel awful. This roller coaster of emotions can be exhausting and leave us feeling constantly insecure and uncertain about our own value. By ignoring the opinions of others and focusing on our own values and goals, we can start to rebuild our sense of self-worth from the inside out. Instead of seeking validation from external sources, we can find fulfillment in our own accomplishments and personal growth. This shift in mindset can be incredibly empowering, allowing us to take control of our lives and pursue our dreams without being held back by the judgments of others. 11. To establish healthy boundaries. In many of our relationships, whether romantic, familial, or professional, we often find ourselves sacrificing our own needs and desires in order to seek the approval or attention of others. We might say yes to things we don't really want to do, or compromise our values in an effort to please those around us. By ignoring the constant need for validation from others, we can establish healthier boundaries and prioritize our own well-being. We'll be less likely to stretch ourselves too thin or compromise our values in an effort to please others. This shift in mindset can lead to more fulfilling and balanced relationships, where we're able to show up as our authentic selves without constantly seeking external approval. 12. To increase your productivity and focus. When we're constantly seeking validation from others, it can be a major distraction and drain on our productivity. We might find ourselves checking social media incessantly or constantly seeking feedback and approval from those around us. This constant need for validation can be a major drain on our time and energy, making it difficult to focus on our own goals and priorities. By learning to ignore the opinions of others and focus on our own goals, we can increase our productivity and concentration. We'll be less likely to be sidetracked by the need for external validation and better able to channel our energy into meaningful work and pursuits. This increased focus and productivity can lead to greater success and fulfillment in our personal and professional lives, as we're able to devote our attention and energy to what truly matters. 13. To develop a stronger sense of inner peace. The constant pursuit of external validation can be a major source of stress and anxiety. We might find ourselves constantly worried about how others perceive us, or second-guessing our decisions and actions based on the opinions of others. This constant state of anxiety and self-doubt can be incredibly draining and make it difficult to find a sense of calm and contentment. By learning to ignore the judgments and criticisms of those around us, we can cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and tranquility. We'll be less affected by the ups and downs of external circumstances and better able to find a sense of calm and contentment within ourselves. This inner peace can have a profound impact on our overall well-being, reducing stress and anxiety levels, and allowing us to approach life with a greater sense of clarity and equanimity. 14. To attract more genuine connections. When we're constantly seeking validation from others, it can be difficult to form genuine and authentic connections. We might find ourselves putting on a facade or adapting our behavior to seek approval rather than being our true selves. This can make it challenging to form deep and meaningful relationships, as we're not truly being authentic. By ignoring the need for external validation and embracing our authentic selves, we become more attractive to those who appreciate and value us for who we truly are. Genuine connections are more likely to form when we're not constantly seeking approval or putting on a show. These authentic relationships can be far more fulfilling and rewarding, as we're able to show up fully and be accepted for our true selves without the constant pressure of seeking validation. 15. To cultivate resilience and perseverance. In life, we'll inevitably face challenges, setbacks, and criticism from others. When we're overly focused on seeking external validation, these obstacles can easily derail us and erode our confidence and self-belief. A negative comment or setback can leave us feeling defeated and discouraged, making it difficult to bounce back and continue pursuing our goals. By learning to ignore the opinions and judgments of others, we can cultivate a greater sense of resilience and perseverance. We'll be less likely to be deterred by criticism or setbacks, and better able to bounce back and continue pursuing our goals and dreams. This resilience and perseverance can be invaluable as we navigate life's challenges, allowing us to overcome obstacles and pursue our aspirations with unwavering determination. 16. To embrace personal growth and transformation. When we're constantly seeking validation from others, it can be easy to become stuck in our comfort zones and resist personal growth and change. We might fear being judged or criticized for stepping outside of our familiar patterns and behaviors, making it difficult to embrace new opportunities for growth and development. By ignoring the opinions of others and focusing on our own personal development, we open ourselves up to a world of growth and transformation. We'll be more willing to take risks, try new things, and push ourselves outside of our comfort zones without the fear of judgment holding us back. This openness to personal growth and transformation can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life, as we continually expand our horizons and unlock new levels of self-awareness and potential. 17. Achieve a greater sense of freedom. At the core of the philosophy of ignoring others and embracing Stoicism is the pursuit of freedom. Freedom from the constraints of external validation, freedom from the opinions and judgments of others, and freedom to live life on our own terms. When we're constantly seeking external approval and validation, we're essentially allowing others to dictate how we feel about ourselves and how we live our lives. By letting go of the need for external approval and validation, we can experience a profound sense of liberation. We'll be free from the constant pressure to conform and seek approval, and free to pursue our passions, dreams, and aspirations without being held back by the expectations of others. This sense of freedom can be truly transformative, allowing us to live life with a greater sense of joy, purpose, and fulfillment, unencumbered by the opinions and judgments of those around us. Ignoring people and adopting Stoicism may seem counterintuitive in a world that often encourages us to seek external validation and approval. However, by cultivating the ability to let go of the opinions and judgments of those around us, we can unlock a profound sense of freedom, self-worth, and inner peace. It's a journey that requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to embrace our authentic selves, but the rewards are immense. By ignoring others and focusing on our own values, dreams, and personal growth, we can live life on our own terms and experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.